I came to SDT in 2005. I graduated from the Austrian Ballet School in the end of 2004, and I went auditioning around the world, and my last destination for the trip was Singapore, and luckily, yeah, back then Miss Go gave me the contract, so that's when how I started with SDT. Yeah, 15 years. When we started to know each other so well, we got so comfortable with each other. So like, I told him something that I shouldn't have said. Like, I was just too comfortable speaking to him. So yeah, sometimes I might hurt his feeling. Maybe he would do the same for me. So it's just small things, but we just got too comfortable with each other. So after that happened, I was like, oh, this shouldn't be it. Like, I have to control myself no matter what, no matter how comfortable we are. I still have to respect him, you know. So after that, we haven't had anything like that, but it was a good experience to know what I shouldn't do. And so now, if anything happened in the studio, I don't bring it back into the house. Maybe we'll solve things there in the studio, and then yeah, we are here at home comfortably, happily. Yeah, so it's nice. I mean, like, I can trust him, you know, so it's really comfortable dancing with him. Yeah. Reliable, trustworthy, and I feel like I can do my best.
Rehearsing a couple that is married is very different than rehearsing a couple that is not married, no matter how close they are as partners, no matter how often they have worked together. The dynamics between a married couple working together and the dynamics between a couple that is unrelated to one another, you have to approach it entirely differently. Not better or worse, you just have to be very conscious of the fact that their personal relationship and their professional relationship sometimes can collide. So you approach it very, very differently. I don't think anybody is aware of it except me, but I'm very aware of it.
I mean, this thing, I think you can't really plan. Like, it doesn't happen according to your plan. So it kind of a big surprise for us and for Yannick. I'm sorry.
No, can I say, because also we did have to discuss, they came to me after they had talked amongst themselves, and they said, you know, if we decide to have a baby, can we continue dancing afterwards? I said, of course you continue dancing afterwards. So after that, I said, you know, you're a family. We will cope with anything that is part of this family.
Like, this is my first pregnancy, so I can't really compare with others, but I think like, knowing that people would have morning sickness and aches and pains, and I didn't have all of them. So I think mine was quite easy. Yeah, so I could do bar and a bit of, you know, class exercises every morning because I didn't feel sick. I mean, yeah, I did donkey at the beginning of my pregnancy. So yeah, I think I was very lucky that I didn't have all those symptoms. And yeah, so pregnancy was quite nice for me. Yeah, it wasn't that difficult. And also, I think dancing made me feel healthy and happy, less stressful. Yeah, definitely dancing helped a lot. Coming back to work, yeah, I wasn't sure how ready I can be. Like I try to do some barn and fit in some exercises during the day, but you know, over there, Kira's crying. I need to look after her. So main focus was her when I was trying to go back to work. So yeah, I was a bit worried how ready I could be, but thankfully Yannick gave me time for me to recover slowly for the very first month after I came back. So it was really, I'm really thankful for that. I was also worried that I needed Kira to be in school in such a young age. And I was worried if she's okay at school. Yeah, I was constantly thinking about her. But then maybe after a month or so, I could tell that she was doing okay. Like every time I go and pick her up, she's not crying. She's like happy playing on the floor with the teachers. So yeah, I just gotten more comfortable. And also my body was feeling slowly getting better and better. And yeah, I felt more comfortable with the situation and for myself as well.
For each dancer, it's different. Some dancers need a little bit longer. It's a very individual thing. Chihiro was dancing again 3 months after the birth of her baby, but she wasn't coming back and doing Swan Lake. Romeo and Juliet was the exact right thing for her to come back and do. And especially since she was dancing with Kenya, who knows her so well. So it's all very individual. But usually dancers figure somewhere between, after the birth of their baby, somewhere between 3 to 6 months. Mm. She only took 2 full months off from not dancing. And then she came back in slowly. But the interesting thing, when she was talking, I was remembering the fact that she came in and did bar every day until her 8th month. And then one day I walked over to her. I think she'll remember this. I walked over to her to say, you shouldn't be doing this anymore. And she said, I don't think I should be doing this anymore. It was the exact same moment. I looked at her and I said, I don't think you should be doing this anymore. And she said, no, I don't think I should be doing this anymore. Yeah. Chihiro, do you remember that?
Yeah, it was really funny. I don't think I can do it anymore. And then, yeah.
And at the exact same time, I was saying, yeah, I don't think you should be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Many of the dancers had had children after they finished their performing career. Many. But Rosa had already had her children by the time she came back to ballet, because she has twins. Mm-hmm. Chihiro, in the midst of her career, had her baby. And that's something that I feel very, very, very close to, because Chihiro and Kenya met through Singapore Dance Theater. They got married while they were dancers in the company. I gave them their wedding reception here in Singapore. And then they came to me and told me they were going to have a baby and then dance together after the birth of their child. So I just think it's one of those things that it's the company moving forward. It's very common in other companies for dancers within the company to have children and then continue dancing after their children are born. So I think it's just a step forward.
I don't force her to be a ballerina, but I think learning ballet is a good thing. Like how my mom made me start ballet, and here I am now. Yeah, I think dancing is a good thing for every child to do. Like it doesn't have to be so serious, but I think I would let her learn, and and then if she likes it, then she can always continue. But yeah, I don't force her. Maybe she likes something else. Maybe kickboxing, or maybe she can be a wrestler. Maybe she is quite powerful. So I don't.
I'm the child of a dancer. My mother was a dancer, and it was her fondest hope that I become a dancer. So I'm always been very conscious. I rarely talk about it, but But the fact that I dance is a tribute. And I'm really conscious of the fact that she wanted me to be a dancer. And I was lucky that I got to be a dancer because it continued her heritage. I've never wanted to be anything but a dancer in my entire life. I've never had any other desires.